Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Mess Monday, ladies and friends collaboration. I found my sheet masks. I'm dug through enough stuff. I was able to get to the drawer that had some sheet masks. And honestly, you guys, it's kind of been a crazy weekend, but I just pulled out, this is a really well-known mask. This is the Esfolio Snail Essence mask. It is a favorite. I really do love these masks. I do like how the snail essence leaves my skin. So we're just gonna really wet. We're just gonna get into it. Don't have a lot I can do. I can't put any furniture together or anything, so I still can't get at a lot of my stuff. I'm hoping they come and do the trim work this week. I'm just really was hoping to be able to start putting things back together around the house this weekend. Patience, patience, patience. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's gonna be so cold. I pulled it out of my drawer and then stuck it in the refrigerator for a while, so it's cold. Whew. It's cold. And I don't even have I don't have a mirror or anything. I can even look to see how this looks. Got to do it all by feel. So, we had some pretty wicked storms come through this weekend, you guys. There was a bunch of tornadoes in the southern part of Wisconsin. Thankfully not too near me, thank God. Kind of crazy. We watched, kind of watched the news coverage of it as they were, doing the warnings and things. It was a little scary, Got friends that live in areas kind of down where that was, and it's always scary to be tracking tornadoes and stuff. But we had really, really severe thunderstorm warnings where I'm at. We had an inch of rain, which is, a little over a week ago, we had a foot of snow, and then that all melted, and then we got another inch of rain on it. So we have a lot of mud. It's spring though. My crocus are trying to come up and bloom. I have a couple that are blooming. I'm just using this excess serum and kind of pulling it down and rubbing it in my arms. So yeah, you guys, I feel like I can't do a whole lot. Like I got all they still have stuff here, obviously. Got tools all over the place. I'm trying to kind of put their stuff together so they don't just leave stuff by accident. As well as get, some of my stuff out of the way. We did put some of the furniture back. It's just little stuff that they can move when they're going to do the trim. But at some point we just got to get back to like some sort of normalcy and find stuff. But yeah, my friend and I each day took a couple hours and went around and we're just trying to look for birds. I had two friends come over to the farm on Friday afternoon. And so Friday afternoon was prior to the really kind of strong storms we had Friday night. It got really warm. It was in like the 60s and like super humid. It kind of felt like summer for a little bit. But they wanted to look around and see what birds I have around the farm and stuff. So we did that. They were probably here for an hour and a half to 2 hours. So that was really fun. Yeah, the whole North American bird migration is kind of underway. I'm waiting for, it'll be fun when the warmer climated birds come back, like the orioles, and like hummingbirds, things that like it a little warmer, a little more tropical. So, but we're starting to see the beginning of like the warmer, like shorebirds are coming and the beginning of warblers and stuff, which is fun. They just beautiful sounds and they're such pretty birds. My friend and I did go on Saturday afternoon to a dog park with her doggie, and they had a woodpecker there that I wanted to see. It's one I'd never seen before. It's called a red-headed woodpecker, and we actually found it. So that was really fun. But really, it was a pretty nice day out. Saturday morning was just gross from that storm, but by like Saturday afternoon, it was really nice. So that was cool. I got some lights that are flickering here. Might have to change some bulbs. I don't have my ring light yet, you guys. None of that stuff's back together. This, you can see there's like, I don't know, hopefully you can see this. There's a gap in between here because I can move this. I can't put anything back together. So yeah, so anyway, today was BoxyCharm Choice Day, and you guys, this is the first time with Boxy moving everything over to Ipsy, and I feel like my worst fears were realized. It really, honestly, you guys, it just felt like Ipsy. Tons of skincare. The only like makeup was like, oh, would you like liquid black eyeliner, or would you like some sort of mascara, or eyelash enhancing serum, you know, and then just a ton of skincare. You guys, this was my worst fear. This is why I got rid of Ipsy. It was just tons of skincare. And then, so you do now get to pick 3 out of the 5 items in your base BoxyCharm box, and they show you what you're going to get in your base. And then there was like, if you're lucky, there's 4 options for choices 1, 2, and 3. Of course, a lot of the stuff sells out immediately. And it was just a ton of skincare, a little bit of makeup and stuff. And you guys will see when that comes, you'll see what I get. But then they take you to add-ons, just like they used to do for Ipsy. And honestly, it was really, really, it was very, very, very Ipsy related. And honestly, was just a giant turnoff. I got rid of Ipsy because I didn't like it. And this just feels like I'm getting another Ipsy subscription just under the name BoxyCharm. It truly feels like I lost BoxyCharm and now I'm just back to Ipsy, and it's really disappointing. So I don't know, you guys. We will see how this goes for a couple of months, but I'm not impressed. I'm sure other people love it, and I understand that. They had a variety of levels of like add-ons, but again, stuff sells out really fast. They never have enough of everything. So if you didn't jump in right away, you know, some of the good stuff. I did see a bunch of Pure Lease products, which I do like that. But you guys, again, it's just skincare. Like, I don't need to load up on skincare. I have a bunch of skincare. So we'll see. I don't know, you guys. And the makeup that I saw in the add-ons was nothing that interested in me. Like liquid eyeliners. There were some kind of boring eyeshadow palettes. There was some blush. You know, there was some stuff that was nice, but it's nothing that really I was like, ooh, yes, you know. And it was nice to see the levels of add-ons, but comment down below, you guys. Let me know. Like, are you loving the Boxy Ipsy merger? Are you hating it like I am? I really, really, really not impressed. It just feels like it's Ipsy all over again. It just, I don't feel like there's anything BoxyCharm about it. I really don't. It just feels like my old Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, my $25 a month Glam Bag Plus is what it feels like. You know, it doesn't feel like BoxyCharm at all. So I don't know. Maybe I'm being negative, but there was a reason I got rid of Ipsy. So we'll see. Like I said, I am going to give it a couple months. We'll see. The add-ons weren't exciting. I mean, that is a nice option, but I don't need anything that they offered. I just want to see how they handle like the Ipsy's drop shop and stuff, like, or Boxy's drop shop, whatever it's going to be called now. I don't know what they're going to call it, but is that going to be as good as it used to be? Because that's kind of what kept me with BoxyCharm, you guys, was like access to their drop shop or mega drop shop. And if it's been ruined, I don't foresee my future with keeping BoxyCharm, which is kind of disappointing. We'll see. I promise I'll give it a chance. What else did I do? I was working on my nails today. I'm not done yet. I have some cleanup work to do, but trying to get going for, kind of long. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to type on my computer, but I don't know, you guys. I'm trying to think of anything else going on. I can't really think of anything too exciting. Spring hopefully is coming. I am seeing the daffodils and the tulips peeking out. My crocus are trying to start blooming. But yeah, it's mud. The grass is trying to turn green. I don't know. I think they're talking about some more rain later this week. Or maybe it's midweek. I'm not really sure, but we've got so much mud. We could dial back on the huge amounts of rain right now and just be nice to let everything dry out. It was really windy. I'm filming, as you guys probably know, I film on Sunday nights to do Mask Monday. It was super windy today. Oh, I did get a postcard from Miss Kim from Kimmy's Happy Place, and that is that one right there. Hopefully you guys can see it. So I didn't go to my post office box at all this weekend. Wasn't expecting anything. I did a previous video for you guys. I did my copacetic. That was the only thing that was really in there. I do have an unboxing I need to do in the next week or so. I do have a brand thing that I want to show you guys. Something that got sent to me for my honest review and unboxing with you guys. But I really want to kind of try to like get some of this put back together again. So maybe get my ring light in here. I don't know, because this just feels so messy. The lighting is really bad. So thanks for, sticking with me, you guys. I apologize. This is just, It's going better than I thought it was going to go. I'm really happy with the flooring and stuff. I can't stand the fact they haven't done the trim. It's, first of all, it just looks terrible. And second of all, obviously I can't put anything back together again. So I'm trying to be patient. I am. I did a lot of cleaning. I did a ton of cleaning this weekend. That spring fever is definitely hitting in. But yeah, it's about all I got for you guys. We'll go back to this mask real quick. They tell you, to leave this on 15 to 20 minutes. I've used this one enough. I generally leave it on for probably like 30 minutes. You're not supposed to need to, rinse it off or anything. I've never needed to do that. There is some excess serum in the bottom, so I don't know that I will just let this dry out completely, because I think I can get a second use out of this, which is really great. These are really great masks. I have a bunch of these, a ton of these. Whenever I find them, I buy them. They're great masks. I'm really happy with the brand Esfolio. Highly recommend them. I find these, you guys, at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Any of those kinds of stores. Just keep your eyes peeled for these. They're really good deals. You can also often find Tony Moly bundles as well that are really good deals. But yeah, you guys have seen me use this a million times. Love it, love it. I will often give those away in giveaways and stuff too. Don't be freaked out, you guys, by the whole snail essence thing. It's not a big deal. It's just they let snails kind of walk across some collection mat, and I don't know. I mean, honestly, snail secretions, it first kind of freaked me out, but now, I don't know. They call it snail secretion filtrate. So, I mean, honestly, is there really much in here that's really snaily? I would love to know more. I just can't imagine how many snails it would take to make enough filtrate or whatever they want to call it for me to get all wigged out. It honestly feels like hyaluronic acid. So, all right, y'all, I don't need to ramble on. This is just going to be a short video. I'm still not doing the giveaways yet because honestly, I don't have access to everything yet, and all that stuff is behind furniture. I can't get at it. I can't get at my packing materials, be able to send stuff out. So bear with me, guys. I am approaching I'm getting a little closer to a milestone. I'm about 40-ish away, 45-ish away from, I think, hitting 2,500. I would love to hit that. So, I know you guys are really good about sharing me out and stuff, but if you can, I would love it so much. I'd love to do some collaborations maybe this summer with some ladies. I kind of want to, expand my horizons and do collaborations with ladies and channels I haven't done them with. So I do need to reach out to some gals. Haven't heard anything about Christmas in July, but I have a feeling, you guys, that I don't do enough collaborations. There's so many channels that just collab with each other all the time. I don't think they're even thinking about collabing with anybody else at this point, but I don't know. I need to get off my butt, contact some other creators, and try to think of some fun things to do. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions. I know what I didn't tell you guys, and I meant to tell you guys, is I reached out to Miss Alexis, who's Hope Modesty. I just messaged her and said, hey, are you okay? We've missed you. It's been a couple of months. We really, really miss you. And, I hope you're okay. I know they had gone through several months ago, COVID and stuff, and they had, came out on the other side fine and everything. And I know, she had switched jobs, more than 6 months ago. It's probably been almost a year. But I was concerned because she hadn't been making videos. So she was super sweet. She responded to me right away. She says they're doing great. She said they actually are looking into the future, and they've looked for some to do a potential move in the future. I don't mean immediate future. We're talking, some years in the future. She was looking near really good friends of theirs, and it sounds like they found a plot of land, some acreage. It'll be more on the east side of the U.S. Right now they're in California, so they're kind of looking towards, future long-term, not immediate. I'm guessing maybe thinking retirement or something, although she's a nurse, and an amazing lady, and she would, she could move anywhere at a heart's beat because she's really amazing. But so they're doing well. The other thing she said is she had kind of, because they were purchasing this property and looking at eventually building, she did something very similar to what I did. She's dropped a lot of her subscriptions and stuff, and it sounds like she's dropped almost all of them right now. Just, kind of the same concept, like not happy with a lot of the stuff we were getting. I think I might have more subscriptions than she has right now. I don't know. I don't want to speak for her. But, you know, looking to pare back, save some money. And just, I think she just felt like because she wasn't getting a bunch of subscriptions in, didn't have a lot of content to make. And, you know, so I encouraged her. I said, well, join us for Mask Monday Ladies. And honestly, you guys remember she loves like plants and things. And I said, I would love to learn. Like, I know she's really good with a lot of different types of plants, especially like desert plants, like succulents. So I asked her if she would consider doing something like that, maybe a Mask Monday, and talk about one or two of her plants and how she cares for them, because I would like to learn that. Would love to learn it from her, but I'm not going to speak for her, you guys. I don't know, but just know that she's doing well. They just got a lot going on, like I said, kind of planning for their future. And one of the things we touched on was, you guys, the other thing is the economy is a little concerning for the remainder of this year and into 2024. I'm concerned enough, like I can't be just wasting frivolous amounts of money, which is why I've pared back my subscriptions as much as I have. I've talked about it. I did, especially my CHIT-CHAT Cosmetics, looking at trying to support more U.S. branded stuff, businesses and or cosmetic companies. You all know I love my Ice Cream Beauty. That oftentimes has stuff in it that is obviously made abroad, in China and stuff, but it is, you know, a U.S. company at least. And that's something I do enjoy. So I will keep that. This whole Boxy Ipsy thing, you guys, honestly, with the way the economy is going, is if this delves into BoxyCharm just becoming Ipsy again, I was not happy with Ipsy 2 years ago when I got rid of them. And if that's what this is going to become, Boxy's just going to become Ipsy, I will, as I mentioned, not be, that's going to go. So I will be trying other things. I will tell you guys before we go, because I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't want to just ramble. I'm trying some kind of like drugstore quality, or branded or sold in the drugstore. I've got three different shades, but 2 different foundations I've been trying, and I'm pretty pumped. So hopefully try to make some videos with you guys about that. There's some really good stuff that's really inexpensive. Like I was shocked, because a lot of the like stuff that you kind of equate towards like almost dollar store like branding, a lot of times I've tried that and doing like collaborations and stuff. It's like really like foundations have really oxidized. I found one brand that's kind of, I associate with more almost dollar store-ish quality, really inexpensive, that is fantastic. And then I am trying another well-known brand as well. But you know what? Foundations that are under $20 that are freaking amazing. Because I've got some that I don't like. So yeah. Lots I can do. I'm hoping to get this put back together again. Appreciate you guys' patience with me. Please don't forget about me. I'll do what I can until this gets to where I can put my stuff back together and feel a little more comfortable, a little better lighting and stuff. So thanks for listening to me ramble, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to leave this on. Again, highly recommend this mask. It's this S-Folio. Look at your Marshalls, look at your not your Dollar Trees, but your TJ Maxx and your Marshalls type stores for these. They're freaking awesome. Love this brand so much. So have a great Monday, you guys. Have a great week. You know, comment down below on anything I've talked about. Just remember, Miss Alexis from Out Modesty, she's doing well. You know, send her an email. I'm sure she'd love to hear from you guys. You know, I just told her if you're feeling a little burned out or if you don't feel like you've got content, there's always Mask Monday. We would love to see her once a week, right? So little words of encouragement. I do miss her a lot, so I hope she comes back and finds some good things. But yeah, have a great one, you guys. I'll see you on my next video. Bye, everybody.